Make the ground shake.
Yo, what is going on today, guys? We got another prediction video for you here today. We are going through the top 10 right wings. And as always, if you haven't checked out my other prediction videos and you're interested in them, don't forget to go check them out. And we got center, we got defenseman, goalie out already. Got some predictions out on Madden, of course, too, if you're into that. We got left wing left to do and right wing. One thing I wanted to say real quick is, unfortunately, if you did watch my other videos, you've seen I was using NHL in-game highlights. Well, I got to get rid of that, because NHL keeps dropping copyright claims on my videos, and I don't want to get, strikes on my account. Doesn't seem like a very intelligent idea. So we're going to try and do something different and do in-game, like NHL 16 gameplay footage of these players. So hopefully we'll see how that works. You guys got any other ideas of doing something, go ahead and let me know. But we'll see how this goes as for something different. So if, it looks like I'm out there ragging a puck on these guys or something using the same guy, it's because I'm trying to get plays with just that person that we're talking about in the top 10 play video. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And as always, we're going to go ahead in here and get the video started with number 10. Number 10 is Wayne Simmonds. He had 32 goals, 28 assists last year. He was a -7, but I threw him up on the list because EA did give him a defensive team of the year last year. So obviously he was doing something right on the ice defensively. And he's a 30 goal scorer, and if you're playing good defensively, that's going to help your defensive awareness. That's going to bump your overall up as well, as you see, to an 88 overall, as we have him right here. Coming out at number 9 is Grandpa Yager, 44 years old, still killing it. Had another good year. Actually had a better year than he had last year. 27 goals, 39 assists this year. Just had to put him on the list with the way he's been playing this year. So we're going to give him an 88 overall as well. Coming in, though, at number 8, could be a questionable one, Marian Hossa. Wasn't too sure. I don't even know if I'd want him this high in the list, but EA gave him a 90 overall as a right winger last year, so I figured if they do downgrade him, they're not going to do a huge downgrade. But he's 37 years old. His numbers were definitely down last year. He only had 13 goals and 20 assists. Like I said, production definitely down. He did miss 18 games, and he still does play all right defensively, so he will have a little bit of help on the defensive end of the puck as well. So we're going to give him a 88 overall as well. Coming in at number 7 is Phil Kessel. Not sure if it wasn't for the way he played here in the playoffs of late, I probably wouldn't have him this high on the list either, because he did have a non-Phil Kessel-like year. Granted, it was not terrible at the same time. 26 goals, 33 assists, but like I said, once he hit them playoffs, he became a point-per-game player and became a really nice asset to that team. So we're going to give him an 89. Coming in at number 6, this might surprise some people, Nikita Kucherov. He's only an 86 overall last year, but he's 30 goal scorer this year, 36 assists, plus 9. He's been improving his game, just like last year when he came up. They've been playing great as a young guy. Coming in, 5th most points among right wingers. And again, another guy that's just been great in the playoffs. He played great last year in the playoffs, he played great this year. So hopefully they recognize that, and they're going to give him an upgrade as well, up to an 89 overall, as you see right here. Coming in at number 5 is Blake Wheeler. He's quietly been doing great. 26 goals, 52 assists, 78 points. Had another great season. He was even a +8 on a struggling Winnipeg team, so he was doing great when he was out there on the ice. Great things were happening. Can't take that away from the guy. I think we see him get an upgrade in an overall this year, as he, like I said, he just had another phenomenal year. We're going to give him a 90 overall. Coming in at number 4, Corey Perry. He was a 92 overall last year. Obviously getting a little bumped down this year. He had 34 goals, 28 assists. He really started out the season real rough. He had 1 point in his first 8 games, so he had, real slow start to the season. He had a couple rough patches in and out of there, but he did start to rebound at the end of the year. And again, 34 goals, so he's not going to drop too much if he does drop overall points. He's still, still a good goal scorer at age 31. And like I said, we're going to give him a 90 overall, as you see right there. Coming in at number 3 is good old Joe Pavelski. People ask where he was at on the centers list. Well, he's not really a center, but NHL.com thinks he is. Kind of like to think of he's a right winger. But anyway, he had 38 goals, 40 assists, point-per-game player, plus 25. You don't really hear a lot about the guy, but man, he played great on the ice and really helped bring this team to the Stanley Cup this year. We're going to give him a 91 overall, as you see, and bring us to number 2, Vladimir Tarasenko. He had 40 goals this year, second among right wingers. I'm sure you can guess who's ahead of him, but you know we're gonna save that. He had 34 assists plus 7. Young man's been playing great. When you score 40 goals, you're doing something right, and he's obviously gonna get, I believe, another upgrade in overall. 40 goal scorer, deserves it, unquestionably. The way he's been playing, great here in the past few seasons. So we're going to go ahead, and like I said, he was a 91 overall last year. We're going to give him a 92 this year, as you can see right here. Coming in at number 1, like I said, you probably guessed it, that's Patty Kane. He was a 92 overall last year, probably get a nice bump this year. 17th in points per game, or first in points per game with 17, first in goals 46, first in assists 60, 106 points this year. Only, you know, he only, those were all for right wing statistics, of course, but you know, he only had 28 more points than the guy in second and forward, so I guess you could say that's all right, you know, 28 more points. But obviously he's been playing phenomenal lately. Last year he could have had another fantastic year, but he obviously had that injury as a point per game player. He's leading the league in points, and then he hit that injury. So I think we see a big bump with him this year. We're going to knock him all the way up to a 95 overall. I mean, he can pass, he can shoot. He's been playing fantastic. I think he does see a real nice overall upgrade this year. Some other guys, now that we're done with this, that did just miss the list were guys like Matt Zuccarello, Mark Stone, Louis Eriksson, Jakub Voracek. Really low, or really bad year this year, poor year. Only had 11 goals, 44 assists. So we didn't make him on the list this year, even though he did have a 90 overall. We also didn't see Kyle Palmieri or Bobby Ryan make the list, but they were, again, some close 11ths and 12ths. So as for this video, guys, I hope you liked it. As always, let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know where you guys will be putting guys on the list. As always, if you think there's a guy that shouldn't be on it, you know, please state your case as in how you'd like, you know, who would you be replacing with it. And as always, guys, I hope you liked the video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.